that was a good old-fashioned dogfight right there. We jumped on them a little bit early, and I thought Phil really threw it good early in the game. Ran out of juice a little bit. They hit a couple balls. We gave them a couple extra outs. You can't give a good team like that extra outs. And we gave them 2 innings of 4 outs, let them get a few 90 feet on us, and they capitalized very well. And they won and we lost, but it was a good dogfight.
They've been a team all year long that's kind of come from behind. I think this is their 28th come from behind win. What's that say about a club that's able to do that?
Attitude. They got attitude. They have the Oklahoma State attitude back. There ain't no doubt. The last time I was here was 1994 when Jake Benz hit a home run to beat us when we were in their situation. And then we came out the next day and beat them in 10 innings on a hit by pitch with the bases loaded in the 9th. It was a dogfight. I think that's what it was. My memory's not that gone yet.
Phil, pitched very well overall tonight. In the 6th inning, they finally got to you. What was working for you early, and kind of what changed there later on?
We were just sticking to the outside approach and just trying to win the strike throwing contest and throwing a lot of strikes. And then in the 6th, Deeds came out there and told me to right here, give it your all. And then guy hit it well.
He did. His velo dropped in the 6th.
Yeah.
He was pretty firm early in the game. And then in the 6th, I think it went down to about 87, 88. And that's a little different than 92, 93. And they caught up to that pretty good.
How impressive is it for a freshman in this situation to come in there in the first for OSU and kind of just slow you guys down?
On who? Oh, their guy?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know who he was. He threw good. He threw that slow little frisbee thing in there, and then he had a firm enough fastball to mix it up a little bit. And we didn't really start doing anything into him until we just started sitting on the fastball. Their offensive approach is really good. They make mistakes. I think they struck out a ton tonight. But when they hit it hard. I mean, they hit ground balls at guys that are hit hard. Every out that you get from them, you have to earn. And I think we give a few too many outs away. Don't know how many we left 14 guys on base tonight. If you leave 14 guys on base, you really shouldn't win. We get one hit. I think we left the bases loaded 3 times in that game, where it was one pitch away, a couple times of blowing it open, kind of like they did to us last night with those 2-out hits. We didn't get the 2-out hits. You need to get those if you're going to win and succeed in this tournament, and the farther along you go in the tournament. We just didn't get them. And they got some breaks. That ball hit the Walton that he booted, drops right next to the base, so he has to just pick it up while he's standing on the base. But that's not luck. That's created. I said that before, and they've worked their butts off to get to where they're at, and I wish them luck down the road.
Anything else?
Coach, what was just kind of a summary of what you had to say to your team after the game, and what do you take away from this season?
Well, ultimately at the end, only one team is happy. Our goal every year is to get to the College World Series before we worry about winning the College World Series, because if you don't get there, you can't win. And there's a lot of steps to get there. I mean, this is only step 1. For them, next weekend will be step 2. And then when you get there, then you start worrying about winning your bracket, and then you get down to the end of it. It's not like when I started going to the series a long time ago before you were born, when it was a giant tournament and you could play a million games. Once you get there, you only need 2 or 3 pitchers, and it's over. If you're good with 2 or 3 pitchers, it's not a team effort. And, we stuck ourselves last night. We got steamrolled and got 4 hours of sleep and came back here and played Nebraska this morning and went over to the basketball room and kind of just laid around for a little while and came back and started off pretty good. But I think it took its toll a little bit at the end. I think we played 27 innings in less than 24 hours with 4 hours sleep. But you get beat, that's what you got to do. You know, game 2 in this tournament is the key. The key.